A cycle is finally coming to completion, and it is resulting in an outpouring of love from the people that care about you, people that you haven't even heard from in a while, people that you thought forgot about you. Beautiful, vibrant souls, this is a message for the collective from Spirit. If this message resonates, go ahead and drop your angel number in the comments. We have this Sun card to follow it up. There is so much potential and so much wonderful opportunities coming forward. You have to remain hopeful. Regardless of what you're going through right now, this is a sign that things are going to get better. That there was a cycle that needed to be completed in order for you to understand. And I'm getting emotional because I was in a car accident yesterday. That was exactly like a car accident I was in a few years ago. And I can only think that this must mean that this cycle has come to completion. Things are going to get easier for me from here on out because I did not allow that to have the same effect on me that it had the first time. I recognize now that these things occur, and sometimes they occur beyond our control. And it is not what we anticipate handling. It is the way that we handle the things we didn't anticipate that matters the most. It's when you don't know the signs and the synchronicities that are coming towards you that it hits you the hardest, and when you have the deepest lessons to learn. But that doesn't mean that good isn't coming from it. That doesn't mean that people aren't showing up for you. That doesn't mean that good things can't happen as a result of the hardship that you're enduring. Now, thank God I am alive, because it could have been so much worse. I have a little bit of bruising and a burn from the seatbelt, but all of my airbags deployed. And while my car is completely totaled, nobody else was hurt either. Nobody. And it could have been so much worse than that. So I can only look at this and say that I must have been protected in that instant. And there must be something that will result in this, from this situation, that will help me feel more deeply connected to my purpose, that will answer some of my prayers, that will provide me with the things that I need, that will give me a visual on the pathway that I'm supposed to be following. These cycles come to completion in a difficult way, but there is so much good that can come from them. We just have to look for it. We have brilliant beliefs, this luminous personal power that you possess, the ability that you have to transmute the energy that lands in your lap, to mold it like clay into whatever it is that you desire, to recognize your own personal power, the energy that you possess in order to change lives, to change your own life. Think about all that you have overcome. Think about the things that you have endured in your life already. You have done things that some people will never understand. You have overcome challenges and difficulties that some people will never, ever be able to relate to. And yet you're still here, and you still maintain this optimism that everything's going to be okay. And you know it's going to be okay because you personally take your life by the reins, and you take accountability for all the situations that you are in, even when they aren't your responsibility. You say, that's fine. This is what I have. This is what I'm going to do with it. I choose to. I choose to wake up every morning and take control of my life. I choose to do the things that I need to do. I choose to be proactive. I choose to respond in a positive way. I choose to walk away from the situations that do not serve me. I choose to walk away from a defeatist, feeling like a victim. I refuse that. If this message resonates, drop your angel number in the comments for me. Let me know what you've overcome. I assure you that the power that you have within you can take on any challenge in this world. And even when it feels like things are just getting so incredibly heavy, all you need to remember is what it is that you have done in the past, and all those burdens will be lifted from your shoulders. Because it is within you, it is your energy that lifts the burden, it lifts the difficulties, it lifts the challenges off your shoulders, and you put it out there in the universe what it is that you want to come as a result of these difficulties. And that is what you get in response. And it happens so often, you almost don't even think about it anymore. You don't even realize how powerful you are in your thoughts and your words because of the way that you express yourself, because of the way that you continue to push on without giving up, without feeling like anything is too much for you to handle or it's unfair. That's not how the world works, and you know it. Everything is unfair. But that doesn't mean that's what you do. You don't just sit down and accept it. Get up and keep going. Beautiful, vibrant souls, this message for the collective is of deep cellular healing. This is emotional healing. This is physical healing. If you have endured some challenges or some difficulties lately with your health, if you have suffered with some emotional difficulties lately, if you have found yourself overly anxious, struggling to get up every morning, this cycle is about relieving you of these healing issues. It's about helping you find the way to healing, carving a path to healing, finding the resources. For some of you, we may need a medical professional to help us achieve the goals that we have. We may need access to medicine in order to do that, but we first need answers, and we first need to understand what it is that we need to do. So this cycle is about helping you clarify what parts are physical and what parts are mental, because I can assure you that there are some situations that people feel mentally and emotionally that they do not realize come as a result of physical unwellness. So there are times that our physical unwellness affects our mental health, and then it can also be vice versa. These things are not separate. These are very much combined issues. And so we have to kind of differentiate, and sometimes we need help to do that. But this cycle is about you finding the answers. You are going to get the responses, you're going to get the testing done, you're going to get the medication, you're going to get the resources to have the treatment that you need done in order to feel better in your life. Because it's not without notice that you are sometimes exhausted. And it is so difficult. And Spirit just wants you to know that you are so courageous for getting up every day and continuing on despite these challenges and difficulties. This cycle has taught you how much you are capable of, about your tenacity, about your ability to persevere. There's so much strength that you have within you. And that is what you needed to be able to see and to understand. And now that you have these answers and this deeper understanding, Spirit wants to alleviate you of these difficulties and these uncomfortable feelings and the pain that you're suffering. It's going to help you find your way to the medical professionals, to the medicine, to the resources that you need. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I am always grateful to be a part of yours. Many blessings to you.